Hi there everybody, my name is Mrs Sparks, I'm Director of Science at Fram. So I would like to welcome you and your son or daughter to Key Stage 4 Science in Year 10. Your son or daughter will either be studying one of these two pathways. So they will either be choosing GCSE Combined Science, where they will get 2 GCSEs out of their science studies, sitting 6 papers in total, each one of an hour and 10 minutes, or they will be studying their separate sciences, biology, chemistry and physics, each qualification having 2 papers of 1 hour and 45 minutes each. All the assessment for their science GCSEs is now 100% exam. The 2 qualifications are quite similar. They all study biology, chemistry and physics, and they are both equally academically rigorous. Separate science differs somewhat though. They go into more depth with some topics, and there are also additional topics for them to study. So in the exams, students will find that the papers start much easier and each question will get progressively harder, and then the next question will start off easier but get harder, and then through the paper the progression is towards harder and harder questions. The exam papers give students an opportunity to use their math skills. They give them an opportunity to test their practical skills, and there are always more challenging questions at the end of the papers, looking at really giving students an opportunity to show off the deepest knowledge that they have. Currently 15% of the marks come from practical skills. So throughout the course, students will have to complete a number of core practicals, and they will have to gain an understanding of the equipment that they use, the methods that they use, how to record results, and how to analyse results. Then the exams will assess students on this knowledge and skills. Combined Science has 18 practicals in total, and each separate science has 8 core practicals in each qualification. So students can maximise their exam results by making sure that they put 100% time and effort into their studies from the moment they walk into a science classroom to when they leave, and then giving their homework and their independent learning 100% time and effort, which will bring them success. We support students fully in doing this. We help them prepare properly for the end of unit tests by teaching them how to revise, what phrases like retrieval practice are, and things like that. We will help students learn the meaning of their key words and give them lots of homework to help them to do that. And we will help them learn their physics equations. The time and effort that they put in now will pay huge dividends in Year 11, making life much easier for them when it comes to their mocks and then their final exams. We support students by giving them revision checklists. This enables them to prioritise or learn to prioritise what they know and what they don't know, and therefore become a strategic learner, really focusing their efforts on their weakest areas. After each assessment that we do with students, they look at their next steps and their improvement targets and use this to build the knowledge of what their strengths and weaknesses are, and then use that to inform how they prepare for their next assessment and so on. If you would like to buy revision guide for your son or daughter, then they can be ordered through parent mail. We have a stock supply in school, so if you order them through parent mail, we will be able to get them to your child quite quickly. You can help your son or daughter by supporting them learning their physics equations. They need to know these off by heart, 22 of them. There are a further 11 that they don't need to know, but need to know how to use them. And also, particularly, well, in all 3 subjects really, use of the technical language and learning what their key words mean and how to use them and how to talk about them can really help students. To support this, We can, if you can help students learn about science through the media that is available, the BBC iPlayer is a huge resource for programmes that students can watch, things like Horizon, Planet Earth. There's lots of Jim Al-Khalili documentaries that it would just be really great for students to sit down and watch and then talk about the ideas that are in these. On the radio, students can listen to the biographies of scientists, like the Life Scientific. Inside Science is a weekly show telling people about all the latest developments in science, and The Infinite Monkey Cage is a slightly humorous look at a number of science concepts. There are magazines that are available that students can have a look at, and a huge array of popular science books that are really of interest. So I'd encourage all students and parents to read and listen and watch about as much about science as you can and talk about it. Encourage students to learn the language.